Now, from across the Tri-States, this is KHQA Sports.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Sports Final. Well, I hope you had a great Good Friday. We did as well on the sports docket today, and a great one at that. We're not going to waste any time getting on to the highlights. We start out with the red-hot Route Rockets at the Plains Invite, taking on Auburn. Game 3 right here, bottom second, one on for Braden Kors. He's going to line one to left. Rockets, just like that, taking the 1-0 lead. Then in the third, two on for Adam Lindsay. Going to line one to center. Both runners going to come on home for the Rockets. They take the 3-0 lead. Auburn would answer and make this thing close in the end, but not enough. Route hangs on. They get the 3-2 victory today over there in Plains. Game 2, however, they unfortunately see their second loss, only their second loss of the season, in a one-run loss to Glenwood. Just their second loss again on this season. Unity taking on Knoxville today in doubleheader action, dropping both 13-3 in game 1 and 8-4. The Mustangs dropping to 11-5 on the season. Pittsfield with a 10-run win over Calhoun. Isaac Shaw with a complete gamer in that one. 10-1 West Central over Southeastern thanks to Gabe Cox and his 2-for-3 effort. In Missouri action, Clark County beating Canton. According to Twitter, that is Clark County's first ever win over Canton, so congratulations to them. And as well today, we had some great softball action in Griggsville. Perry taking on Beardstown. 6-0 when we got there. Robbie Howard, liking all of it. And man, starting pitcher Alyssa Dorr going to add some more insurance to her cause. Solo blast right here to absolutely dead center. Going to hit the wall while she's at it. 7-0 Beardstown, but Brianna Brown on the mound for the Lady T is going to settle down. First gets a batter looking, then a batter swinging for back-to-back Ks for her. But B-Town's Alyssa Dorr up to the challenge as well. She slammed the door on nearly every tornado batter today, had 10 Ks of herself, only gave up one hit, and man, the bats were at it again. Dorr adding yet again to her cause, nearly leaving the yard for the second time on the day. Her stand-up RBI double is going to make it 8-0. Then Riley Hobrock, a deep fly ball to center, this one landing just in front of that left field wall. Another RBI double for them makes it 10-0. All Beardstown Tigers in this one. They win by a final count of 16-0. Other scores around the area. Route getting some vengeance over West Central after an earlier loss this week thanks to Bella McCartney's home run and 3 RBIs. Rushville blanking West Prairie 4-0, and Unity all over Liberty in game 1 of their doubleheader today, 14-3, thanks to Holly Corrigan, home run and 5 RBIs for her. Game 2, have highlights of that one. Same place, same time, top second, 0-0. Runners on for Unity. Elena Voss going to hit a fly ball. This thing somehow dropping into no man's land out there in shallow right. Just like that, the Lady Mustangs up 1-0. 2-0 Unity in the same inning still. Jamie Ellerman, a hard grounder right down the Miller, going to score Addie Miller. That makes it 3-0. Unity trying to add more on Holly Kerrigan, slicing one back down the middle, but Liberty's Julia Hahn, showing off the arm. Look at that, gunning down the Lady Mustangs base runner from all the way back and center to end the inning right there. Bottom third, still down 3-0. Liberty trying to get things going on. Katie Wagner gets the bats going with a stand-up double to right of her own. She would end up making her way to third base and then doing things by herself off the pass ball. Great response for her, sliding in safe at home to finally get the Lady Eagles on the board, 3-1. But Liberty, unfortunately, tied this thing up at 4-all in the 6th, but too much Mustangs, too much all-time. They win by a final count in 8-7 to take the doubleheader sweep. In college softball action today, Quincy University at Drury dropped game 1 10-9 despite Megan Sharpshare's home run and 2 RBIs, but they come back in game 2, get the 6-3 win thanks to Remy Ferguson, who was 3-for-3, had a home run and 2 RBIs as well. HLDU, unfortunately, bad luck losers today in 2 close games to Lyon, who is receiving votes 2-4 in the first one and 3-4 in the second one. And the QU baseball pitching staff has helped lead the way to a GLVC best 19-5 record for the Hawks. And today they face their biggest test yet, hosting arguably the conference's best bats in Bellarmine University. Now, Bellarmine leads the league right now in home runs, doubles, and batting average, but Riley Martin, 7-0 in the season, wanting none of it. Towing the rubber, gets 2 Ks in the first inning, and he's going to get some insurance quite immediately. Hawks wasting no time. Leadoff hitter Chandler Purcell had himself a day, crushing that one over the right field wall. Just like that, 1-0 Hawks, but they're not done. Cody Birdsong says, anything you can do, I can do better. He takes a pitch for a ride out to right center, and just like that, 2-0 Hawks before you can even blink. with no outs as well on the board. They would settle things down, however. Riley Martin, though, still wheeling and dealing, absolutely shutting down Bellarmine today in their big-time bats. Another K for him. Q takes a 2-0 lead, headed into the bottom fifth. That's when they get some more insurance, and the bats rolling yet again. 9-hole hitter Nolan Snyder hitting one to the warning track in left center. The stand-up double for him. That brings Chandler Purcell, who hit the first home run in the first at-bat of the game, and he's going to do it yet again, hitting another home run nearly in the identical spot as that first one above. The 2-run blast right there makes it 4-0 Hawks, and man, they win game one by a final count of 5-2. However, Bellarmine getting back in game two today. They win the second one 12-5 despite Chandler Purcell coming up big again with the 3-for-5 and 2 RBI effort. They will decide the winner of that one tomorrow night. John Wood also in action today, taking on Danville today here in Quincy. Top of the first, bases loaded for Danville. John Wood going to get right out of it, blazing right here on the nice 4-6-3 double play. Going to end the threat, trying to get things going on offense as well. One out, none on in the bottom of the first. Andrew Fay, the nice shot to deep right center to kind of get some things in motion rolling. He's going to end up on second in that one. However, John Wood going to strand him on that. Ryan Mathewson, your starter today with a nice backwards K. It was scoreless through two, but in the third, that's when Danville starts biting with the bats. Loaded bases on with no outs. Things start to unravel. 4 runs cross the plate before John Wood is even able to record an out, and 4 more would come as they take an 8-0 lead, and they run away with this first game by a final count of 14-3. John Wood, however, coming back in game two, get the 8-7 win over Danville thanks to Jorge Valdez and his 3-for-4 and 3 RBI effort. And in hard baseball action, Culver Stockton splitting a pair with Evangel 5-3 in game one. Sean McVay with a solo home run in that effort. They fall, however, in the second one 6-5 thanks to TJ Durfee and his 2 RBIs. That's going to be it for sports and all of us here at KHQA. Of course, Overtime with Chris Dewar returns tomorrow night at 10:30. But on behalf of everyone, have a great night.